Hi. Hello, Kraz. I don't speak Portuguese. Welcome in. Thank you, Kraz. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. Why the fuck am I? Because I want to. I felt like it. I felt like it. I think that's the best way to put it. Normally, I would stream in like an hour. Maybe. Sometimes earlier. And today is that sometimes. What's up, Krez? Guess where you're from? Vietnam? I don't speak Portuguese. Yeah. I have no huge plans today. We're just gonna probably do the normal thing we've been doing the last few weeks. More Chrono Satori. I can tell by the naming convention. I don't speak Vietnamese either. But I played Civilization 5 and 6. One of them, and similar naming. Hello, Sean. Welcome in. Is it a little early for you, Kraz? On this fine Thursday, fuck. Thursday. Okay. I'm not in the mood to deal with that. Not in the mood. Sorry, but not in the mood with that. Goodness gracious. So today's plan is we're gonna play some Chrono Story again. I feel like after we get this, once we get this character to 125, we'll take a break until 4th Job comes out, which it might come out any day now. In which case, we're just gonna play 4th Job for a bit, and then we'll take a break from Chrono Story for a little bit until they come out with new areas to train. I'd like to everyone in the 4th Job, like actually have a 4th Job, and then we can move on to other shit for a bit. We'll probably play some, like, Raccoon. Maybe some new games. Maybe we'll go back to some older games that we haven't been playing for a bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but for now, let's get the game open, which I already have open, except it's not there. For some reason, it's showing me again. That's strange of you. It says it's a Chrono Story. How about chat and then Chrono Story? There we go. Fixed it. I'll show you guys too. Here, there we go. We have the game open. We're gonna get our character up a few levels today, at least a few levels. It does mean I gotta log on to my other guy, on my other computer. I realize. Damn, I forgot. Because I gotta teleport to them. Fuck. Because I don't want to do the quest line. I don't want to do the quest line. It's too long. For nothing. For not much of anything. But you know, let's see. Boop. Okay. Boop. Looks like this channel's full, so we gotta change channels. Let's do that. Let's do that. Of course, I'm in one of the, like 3 channels that are full. That's a can of ass. That's a can of ass right there. There we go. My dude are logging in so I can teleport to them. Let's grab a teleportation rock. Should I grab some potions too? Can I afford them? I can afford them kind of a little bit. We'll get a few. We don't have a lot for a ton. Hello, Billy Butcher. Welcome in. We got 6. That's fine. If it was a 5, I'd go straight into training. But it's a 6, so I can wait a moment. We're gonna... There's me. Okay. Good. So I can teleport to me now, but let's grab some potions first. Need a few more of those. I think I can get like another like 4,000 of them or so. Maybe. Maybe I can get a full stack. I don't think I can. I don't think I have enough for a full stack. Close. Maybe I can if I sell all the junk. Looks like I probably can, actually. Wow. Billy Butcher. I don't. In all honesty, I do not. I know Charismatic Convoy, though. Still, oh, you're Mario. Okay, of course I don't know. Of course not. What do I fucking know? If you keep changing your name, I'm not gonna know shit. Oh, come on, man. Well, full channel. Let's change channel. Like, come on, man. I don't need this guy logged in no more. Queet. What are you doing, Kraz? You at work right now? You at work right now, my friend? I assume it's a Thursday. Do you have tomorrow off because of a federal holiday that I didn't know about? Off day, actually? Oh, excellent. Well, that means I have you all to myself, my friend. I have you all to myself. Bend over. No, I'm just kidding. I was surprised, too. My wife is off tomorrow, and she got her paycheck today. Because there's a holiday tomorrow, supposedly. It's, Juneteenth, I guess? Which is Emancipation Day. Which, I mean, yeah, it makes sense that'd be a holiday. But I didn't know it was a federal holiday. That's why she has it off, because she's a government worker. She works, she's post office. She's a postman. Yeah, I didn't know either. I had no clue. I was unawares of this development. And that's okay. What have you been up to today on your day off, Kraz? Is it cool is it cool of me to be streaming this early, or is this an inconvenience for you? Were you planning on doing other things until I went live? Look, so normally I like to stay awake and up in the morning. I'll get up early, right? I'll get up early, and I'll watch the dog until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'll stream, right? Maybe I'll have lunch and then I'll stream, right? Now it's noon. I started 15 minutes ago. I started setting up a half an hour ago. The dog was being such a bad girl. I had to put her in the kennel early. She's not usually one to like bark out the window, but she was freaking out and barking out the windows because it's a kind of nice morning, and there were other dogs passing by, so she was freaking out. She's never freaked out over other dogs from inside the house before. Now she'll freak out if she's outside and there's other dogs around because she's a fucking spasmatron. But this is the first time she's done it with her inside the house. So I had to put her in the kennel. It's not gonna stop anytime soon because it's just like dog day, I guess. Stand for your arrival, worm. Stand for my worm. My worm's arrival. I'm arrivaling. I had to put her in the kennel early. So I decided to stream. Rather than have her put her in the kennel for a half an hour, and then be a half an hour late to the stream, I decided to be an hour early to the stream, and just have her in there a little bit early. Unfortunate, but you know, I don't like putting her in the kennel, but she needs to be kennel trained and know when she's doing bad. My hand fucking hurts today. My right hand fucking hurts today. Right in the center. My wife says it's carpal tunnel. I've always been very careful with my hands in preventing that. So I've never had hand pain in that spot before, and it's annoying. You fucker. That's all right, Kraz. Glad to have you in anyway. Isn't it 9 a.m. for you, Kraz? It's noon, 3 hours. We have a 3-hour difference, right? Wouldn't that make it 9? Okay. You rounded down despite it being 1 minute to 9. Got it. Confused me for a second there. I'm like, where the fuck are you, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? In Alaska? I've said hi to you, Twink City. I've said hi to you multiple times. Don't make me say hi more. Come on now. You and your city full of twinks. Calm your balls. Collectively. You're actually Aquaman? I fucking knew it. I knew you didn't work in the cum factory. Instead, you're a gay fish. Knew it. Fucking knew it. I know you love fish sticks. They're your absolute favorite, Kraz. They're your absolute favorite. Especially when you take a bite and they squirt the juice. Yeah, no. I didn't eat lunch today. I'm not hungry yet. I might take a break later for lunch. I might just skip lunch. I might just skip lunch and just wait for dinner and do that. Hope my wife doesn't work late. If I find out my wife is working late, I'll probably eat a snack. But I don't think I'm gonna have a big lunch or anything like that. We don't have that much stuff around the house to eat right now that I want to eat specifically. We have stuff, but how's my day been? Good, other than the dog being a spaz. She's usually such a good girl. I made a short this morning and yesterday. Two shorts, 2 days. And despite them being very funny, they're not doing super well yet. I think YouTube isn't promoting them, which is unfortunate. I hate it when I make a good short and YouTube is like, "Hey, guess what? Fuck you. This isn't. We don't like it," for no reason. And it just goes into the ether forever. I've had that happen on many occasions, actually. Where I'll post a short that I'm like, "Yeah, this is fucking a banger," and YouTube will be like, "No, it isn't," and then I'll post something that's a shitter and it'll get a lot of views, and I'm like, "That's YouTube being an asshole." Got it. Two Kermit the Frog shorts because I had to. I think they're both good. One was thanks to Bunny, and the other, I mean, they're technically both thanks to Bunny because Bunny made the Kermit the Frog model. But one is thanks to Bunny piping me at the perfect moment, and one is just because I had a quote that I had to put out there, and since I did it in the Kermit the Frog voice, it was perfect. Otherwise, my day has been kind of boring. It's only like noon, so like what? My day has been morning. I had a light breakfast, and then basically I just had a snack, and then a glass of water, and for the hour you think you've been awake, I understand. I kind of felt like sleeping in today. I didn't sleep in, though. I felt like it, but I didn't. I resisted the urge, Kraz. I resisted the dark urge in my loins to sleep in, making me a good boy. Do, 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 do. So yesterday I asked my wife a hypothetical situation. Last night. It's one I heard on a short, of course, because I tend to get those on my shorts a lot. And the hypothetical situation was this. It was you find out that your spouse, in this case me, since I'm my wife, was offered $1 billion to sleep with someone else, but they turned it down. What is your reaction to this? And then she like paused for a second without saying anything. And I was like, and it's a legitimate, credible source, like a magical source that is like, cool. It would have absolutely happened with no repercussions. Yeah, essentially. And then she narrowed her eyes and was like, what do you want me to say? And I was like, I just want to know your actual opinion. And she was like, it's $1 billion. And I'm like, yeah, it's $1 billion. and then she was like, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I think too. Cause like fucking, okay. $1 billion is $1 billion. And if it's like some magical credible source or whatever, some shit like that, right? Like what do you mean? What do you mean you're not gonna do that? My wife and I have been together for, 14 years. That's like multi-generational wealth. So like who wouldn't do that? Kraz, what would you do? What would you do if you found out your spouse was offered a factual real $1 billion cash to sleep with someone else, and they turn it down? And it wasn't because like, oh, they weren't attracted to this other person, or because the other person was absolutely disgusting, or the other person had like some contractable disease you didn't want to get. No, just like the other person would have been fine. Perhaps they were even their type, or whatever. Who cares? They just turn it down because they would feel bad. Like, what the fuck? Exactly, right? Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's life-changing. You know what I mean? It was just a really silly hypothetical, right? Like, seriously? There's two answers, right? And one of them is correct, and the other one is one of two things. Either you're taking the high road or you're lying. And either way, or like either you're taking the high road, you're lying, or like you have some kind of phobia or something like that would prevent you from doing it, right? And if it's a phobia case, like sure, that makes sense, I guess. It's still $1 billion. I'd face my fear. I mean, I wouldn't face my fear because my fear is death. I wouldn't kill myself to get $1 billion. That'd be stupid. But I'd face basically any other fear that I could have for $1 billion with a B. So really, it's like you're high roading, which is stupid, or you're just lying, either to yourself or your spouse. And either way, no matter what you do, unless you say yes, you're the asshole. You know what I mean? I did it because I thought you wouldn't like it. It's like, no, I don't like the fact you didn't get the money. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. It's not like my wife and I signed prenups saying yeah, it's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. Like, Mariana, of course, I remember. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Why is it always the do you remember me? But money is money. I mean, like, my wife even prefaced like to say essentially like she'd probably do it for 100K, and I'm like, yeah, I think 100K is probably my limit. Anything less than that, that's kind of not worth it. And she was like, yeah, my thoughts exactly. My wife and I are basically the same person. Just so you know, my wife and I, at least in terms of what we think and feel about stuff in general, we're basically the same person. For the most part. What's up there? Hey, Kara. Hey, Carla, how you doing? So we had the same thoughts on that matter. So it was very, very funny, very funny. No, we were actually talking hypotheticals, and this time it was one of mine. Technically, I was talking about the one I asked my wife last night because I saw it in a short, and it was a very funny one to ask my wife because I already knew what she was going to answer with, but I wanted her reaction was more than anything. You have a hypothetical. Is it blown or smothered? Or is it a real one? Yeah, it's blown or smothered. I knew it. I have a hypothetical for you, Kara. Suck my cock. How's that hypothetical? Loser. Thanks, Krez. You're no fun. Dude, it's no longer funny. Kraz beat that horse to death. With his bare hands. I think I'm very fun, by the way. I'm very fun. I have a full inventory. Oh, I don't have a full inventory. It's just... Pick it up, damn it. Okay, there we go. With a box of scraps! Anyway. How are you doing, Carla? How are you doing? You have like 2 more days of school before you're officially graduated, yeah? You're officially out of that hellhole forever? Got your crap and groin? Got it. It's Monday. I mean, that's graduation day. You don't actually have any more school to attend after Friday, technically speaking, yeah? I gotta hurry up and send him some shit. I don't know what to send him, man. You can I could send you one of my stupid emojis you can put on your hat. Do you want Merpins as Kermit the Frog sipping piss? Tomorrow is Juneteenth. Yes, I even told Kraz and he didn't know what that was. And I was like, I explained what it was. My wife is off tomorrow because it's a federal holiday. But to be fair, I have never seen it celebrated. You just need bullshit to put in your cap? For sure. Then I have a couple things for you then. I mean, it's not that you didn't know what Juneteenth was. You just didn't know it was tomorrow. I was unaware that it was a federal holiday myself until my wife was like, oh yeah, I have tomorrow off. We have the logs, my friend. We have the logs. Kara can scroll up and see what has been said. Go check my fucking logs. Is there a holiday tomorrow? I didn't know either. Specifically, those 2 lines of yours that I can scroll up for 10 seconds and find. Yeah, come on now. Don't fucking gaslight me on that shit. I was there for it. I'm fully cognizant. I think you might still be asleep, Krez, if you didn't know. Took me 2 seconds. Very good, very funny. You're basically half dead, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Level 112. You're kinda cleaning your room because you're leaving after next week to Georgia. The room gets redid because yeah, that's right, lead thing. Just sprucing it up really good. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. And he is next to Georgia, I think. Oh! They have peaches, I think. Yeah, they have peaches and Jesus, specifically, those two things. Specifically. When did I say that? I think it's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm not like anti-religion. Do what you want, man. It fell. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you both then. How about that? Not in the mood to be berated today, my friends. Not in the mood. Not unless I actually fuck up. I mean, we already knew that, but it wasn't for that reason. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I mean, jail? You can do that, that's fine. If I'm in a silly mood, I'm happy with it, but right now my mood is pretty normal. As a human being on Earth. Maybe it's because of this really light headache I have, possibly. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's fucking with my mood. Make me feel mean. But like in a like a party pooper kind of way. Combination of this very mild headache I have and this hand pain from masturbating too much. No, it might be carpal tunnel. I'm not sure. It's just like right at the center, like right the very center of the palm of my right hand. Just pain. It feels like it's coming from my middle finger because I want to flip you off so much. But seriously, it does kind of feel like it's coming from the middle finger. Jerking at super speed? Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. As is my pastime. As is my pastime. Gross. Professor X videos. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Actually, Krez, he's a furry. He's Professor X Hamster. Got your ass. Anything good. Anything good. First of all, that's not selling. No, nothing good. All garbage to sell. Fine. He's a fucking wolf boy. Come on now. He's absolutely a furry. What are we talking about? He's going to Amiga heal. Ow. You know, I seriously thought about putting a time limit on that thing, on the pipes. But the time limits for the pipes, like, for the time limits for those only come in minutes, and I want it to just be a few seconds, right? I want it to be like 10 seconds. You know, that way there's a 10-second delay, only because if you double up on it, it just doesn't stop. Which means if someone paid for pipes, they might feel like they didn't get their pipes because it just kind of doubled up with the previous person's pipes. You know what I mean? I want it to be a 10-second buffer. Let it play out fully before someone can do it again. But there's no time limits on it. Your Korean maple storying, I understand. It wouldn't be much of a time limit. I only wanted 10 seconds, but the problem is they don't allow it in second intervals. It's only minutes or hours. Oh, my favorite. How'd you know? How'd you know, Kara? How'd you know? Yeah, for sure. Well, Korean Maple Story is the perfect KMS alternative. It's very good. Korean Maple Storying so much right now. Yeah. This would be this Korean Maple Story. This is Chrono Story. You can find it on Maple Story Worlds, Lubo. Glubo. When did you get to 115 today? Probably, maybe more. Seems like it's going pretty quick. It might be more than that. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. And I've got a good groove going on. Of course, my music. As I say, I have my groove going on and the music pauses. I need to like switch browsers from like Chrome to like Brave or something like that. I think Brave gets rid of that shit. So, what'd you eat for breakfast, Praz? What'd you have for breakfast? I don't know, man. I don't have any hypotheticals, and I have no interesting topics for you, my friend. Or are you one of those who don't eat breakfast? I usually don't eat breakfast myself. I had a snack this morning, so I was a little peckish, but I usually don't. Can you explain what that is? I don't recognize that particular food, if it is a food. It could be a drink. Oh, okay, Mexican smoothie. Okay, that's cool. Based on the similarities between that word and liquid, I figured it might be a drink, which is why I specified it could be a drink. What goes in your smoothie, my friend? What goes in this smoothie you speak of? It's like a horchata, kind of, except with fruit. So like a horchata smoothie with fruit. Kind of. Hey Barbara, welcome back. The ceiling is up. The sky is also up. And sometimes planes are up, but sometimes they're down. Kinda. It has all the same ingredients as a horchata, but like, it isn't one. Makes sense. Okay. Of course, fruit would change texture. It's like just like adding, just like blending it with ice would change the texture as well. But of course, usually put banana in there. Oh, that'd be great. I can imagine cinnamon, vanilla, milk, and banana would be really good. Makes it more like a banana milk type dealy, except with cinnamon. Yum, yum, yum. I'm sure there's other fruits in there too, but I could go for a smoothie right about now. We did get paid. Maybe I'll be able to convince my wife for us to go get smoothies later. I doubt it. She's not a big smoothie fan. Although the smoothie places in town have like coffee drinks too, so she actually likes them. So I don't know. Depends on when she's off work. But I doubt it. Banana or strawberries, that makes sense. Those would be the classics. The classics. I couldn't imagine many other fruits you could put in there that would be really good. I could imagine maybe mango. But I don't know if mango goes good with like cinnamon. This is the same stance. It just has less avoidability. Oop. Smoothie sounds great, though. Smoothie sounds great. I love, like, a smoothie. Mexican brand of cocoa powder. Sounds great, actually. Sounds great, actually. Just give me a big old spoonful of Nesquik in my... a big hefty spoon of that Nesquik. Pour some Nesquik on the table and snort that shit up. I want my lungs to taste like chocolate. My lungs are delicious. Mine too. My wife's, on the other hand, are a little burned and charred, but some people are into that. And she smokes. She's trying to quit. It's gonna take her a while. She's been trying to quit for a while, but you know. It's hard to quit smoking. Especially when she's smoking, specifically because she likes doing it, specifically. Like, it's not just a habit at this point, it's or an addiction, it's also she likes it. Hello, Luna. Welcome back. Ow. What's with the goddamn? Is it because the way I described it sounded rude or mean? I mean, you've seen those images of people who smoke a lot's lungs. And my wife has trouble breathing sometimes. Not like bad, but like shortness of breath every once in a while. Just a crazy statement. Yeah. which is one of the reasons why she's quitting. Also, because she wants to have a baby. Want to have a baby. Your lungs bring all the boys to the yard because they're chocolate coated? Yeah, mine too. Four? I don't need a 4. I need a 5. I need a 5. What's up, Luna? How you doing? How goes it today, Luna? Luna, Splatoona, Shaguna, Laguna Beach. What are you eating? What are you putting in your face hole? What you eating? Share with the Murphins. Sakuna, Hakuna Matata. Sandwich? What's on your sandwich? What kind of sandwich? I need to know for research purposes. Sakuna. Suck on my kuna. What? Level 113. Egg, bacon, lettuce, and mayo? Interesting combination. That egg comment makes me want hard-boiled eggs. But it takes too long to make hard-boiled eggs. Egg. It takes too long. And not because like I think it's too long. No, it would take like 20 minutes to make proper hard-boiled eggs. And I'm not gonna do that while I'm streaming. Nice, Luna, nice. 5 consecutive streams. We're hitting ad soon. Just so everyone in the chat knows, we're gonna hit an ad soonish. Next like 5 minutes or so. It'll last 3 minutes and then we'll be back. But, you know, I'm gonna keep going. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Now I'm feeling a little bit hungry because the egg sandwich comment. I want hard-boiled egg. But I don't want to take that long of a break to make hard-boiled eggs properly. Not bacon, but ham. That's different. That's a different thing, Luna. That's a different thing. Which I don't mind. I do like the ham, egg, and cheese croissant from Jack in the Box. Kraz, Kraz, Luna, if Luna knows what this is, you might from the United States, Luna, you might know. What are your takes on Jack in the Box? Let's go. I want to hear it. What's your take on Jack in the Box? I need to know. There's no Jack in the Box in my town. It makes my wife and I sad. It's not like our favorite ever, but it has some stuff that we want. Never had it. I figured. It's United States. I don't know where you are in the world, Luna. So. Their Smash Burger is pretty good. They have a Smash Burger now. They didn't have one when we moved. It must be relatively recent. Connecticut? I guess there are some. I don't know if there is one in Connecticut though. Never had Jack in the Box? It's okay. My wife likes their really shitty tacos. Like a childhood favorite of hers. And I get it. They're decent. Their hot sauce sucks ass, but I understand their tacos are fine. Not good tacos by any means. I'm sure Kraz, you know, like they're not good tacos, but they're, you know, a warm place in my colon. And then they also have egg rolls for some reason, which fucking slap for no reason. They slap way harder than they should, and they have teriyaki sauce to dip them in, and their teriyaki sauce also slaps for some reason, and yet their rice bowls suck. They have meat rice bowls. You have a soft spot for the tacos too? Yeah, exactly, right? They are not good by any stretch of the imagination, but I like them for some reason. I'll order them. My wife likes them more than I do. But if she gets like one too many tacos, God knows I'm gonna slam that thing. I like their egg rolls though. Their egg rolls just hit so hard, despite their rice bowls being absolutely garbage tier, F tier garbage. They used to be good though. Their rice bowls used to be good, but now they just taste like fart. Otherwise, their burgers are fine. They have curly fries that are just like Arby's. Exactly like Arby's, except Arby's has crinkle cut fries as well that I like more. And I don't like Jack in the Box's regular fries. Arby's, yeah. They have the meats, Kraz. They have the meats. They also have crinkle cut fries that remind me of Del Tacos. Yep, ads. There they are. I knew it. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Subtract. Do we have full inventory again? I think so. This is just as good as my old one, so I'm gonna lock it just in case I ruin my old one. That's worse. And that's absolutely terrible. Holy shit, that's bad. I sell everything though. Hey Hatch, how you doing? How you doing, Hatch? Welcome back. We're back at this grind. It looks like we might get this outlaw above 120 before. Any good news? No news. None at all. Same as usual. Same news as usual. Bote is working on getting 4th job out. It'll be out soon. I can't imagine it's gonna be out much. It's gonna be much longer before it's out. Probably this week. This weekend, I guess. Probably. Maybe. You left for a few seconds, but you're back? Oh, you're back. Same news as usual, though. I might even get this guy to 125 before the 4th job releases, though, which is nice. It'd be nice if it was tomorrow, but that's a Friday, and Bote works a job, so I would imagine it's probably going to come out this weekend. He usually releases stuff on Sundays, so my guess would be Sunday. But if we're lucky, we'll get it tomorrow, and if we're really lucky, we'll get it tomorrow, and if we're relatively lucky, we'll get it on Saturday. But my guess would be Sunday. But he could do it anytime. He could drop it today if he wanted to, you know. He'd be like, "Guess what, fuckers? Happy Thursday. Here's 4th job." Are the ads over, Luna? Are the ads over? Have they been consumed? Has they been consumed? It's exciting, though. It's exciting. You're free! Excellent. Finally. Excellent. Love to hear that. Gotta hate ads. If I get all the fun bells and whistles without the ads, that'd be great. That would be nice. He did say he's not going to do any more major, like, buffs to any of the classes, but like, before release. Though I would like him to see some change. I would like to see some changes with Outlaw. Obviously, I really want Blunderbuss. I don't think anyone else wants I think a lot of people are like, yeah, but we want this thing. I'm like, fucking, but it's boring. But it's boring. Give big gun, damn it. But hey, and I know Corsairs want some changes, but other than that, I haven't really seen any complaints from any other classes. I'm not really up to date with any of the other classes except for Bowman, DK, and Hero. Those three specifically are the only ones I'm relatively like up to date on in terms of player feedback. I haven't really heard anything from anything else. Mostly because I haven't gone into their suggestion threads and feedback threads. I feel like my idea is reasonable, though. I feel like my ideas are reasonable. I have good ideas, damn it. I have good ideas. Fuck me. Boo! Hello, Reflecto. Welcome back. Boo! This guy's ideas stink. He's wrong and he should feel bad. Boo! What's up, Reflecto? How you doing? Don't give me that emoji. Don't give me that. What the fuck, man? Oh, you're saying hi to YouTube chat. I'll take this. No, I can't use this. Shit, hold up. I have to use them on my account. I have to use them as me. I forgot. It has to be me. It has to be me. There we go. I think there's a cool let me see this. Hold up. I think there's a cool thing I want to add back as the thing. Hold up. Where is it? Viewer rewards, channel points, and power-ups. Manage channel points. Make like 200. Let's see how that works. Can you do a live stream with me when you fix your PC? I've done some collabs, but like it really depends on the people. I don't know you very well. Unfortunately. Sorry, man. Oh, hold up. Let's try this thing. That does nothing. I wanted the giant. I think there used to be like a giant emote choice, but 4 again. Who cares about 4? Oh. Sorry, reflected. Oh, Luna made me evil. But no, like, I got, the reason why I allowed Kara ever in the first place was because I got him from another streamer, right? Another streamer came in and basically gifted him to me, and I was like, okay. He's like your main mod, and he comes in and joins your streams a lot, for sure, that's fine. The reason why I allow Bunny is because she's another streamer who I know and trust. The reason why I allow Paper Bag is the same reason. The reason why I allow my wife is because I'm married to her. That's about it for the people that I've really collabed with. I've had Midnight on here a couple times. It's not because I trust her. Correct. It's because it's solely because we're married. If we were somehow divorced, she'd never be allowed on my stream, of course. What's up, Moose? How you doing? Moose is in the caboose. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Have you been just like relaxing, waiting for 4th job to finally drop? Ow. A different MapleStory World server. Which one? Was it like art? It could have been Artail, right? It had to be like the other one. Maple. No. Nextail? Old school Maple. Look at that one. That one's more of a 1-to-1 server, so like it's gonna be like 1x EXP and like everything is basically how it always was. Making it kind of boring. But I'd play it if they had Iran. In fact, I'd play any of those servers if they had Iran. XP bonuses for parties. Okay, so incentivize the party play. Okay. Ew, that's stupid. Why would I want to play with other people? That's stupid. Zacoon, Papillitis, Horntail, etc. Really solid community. I've heard it's solid. It's just, you miss your chrono scrolling though? Yeah. I mean, 4th job's gonna be out any day now, so it'll be a good time to get back into it soon. I have no intention of playing any other server, really. Unless they release Iran. If another server releases Iran before Chrono Story does, I'm abandoning Chrono Story for that place, no matter what, essentially. Even if it's Artail, which I regret to say, even if it's Artail, it's just that's how much I want to play Iran. You respect that? Yeah. Iran was the main reason I played MapleStory post Iran release, essentially. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have been as into it as I am now. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. As you can see, I'm evil right now, but that's normal. We've been we're on our outlaw. We're 113. I'm trying to get it to 125 before 4th job release. That'll give us our 4th 125. before 4th Job's release. I don't think we're gonna make it. It really depends on when 4th Job is released and how hard I really go at this, right? So we're getting good leveling speed. We've gotten two levels and 68% since the stream started. So maybe like a level every 25 minutes. So it's possible, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't know how long I'll be streaming it. Really depends on what happened and when they release it. Because he could release it today, he could release it tomorrow, he could release it on Saturday or Sunday. So if it happens on Sunday, we'll probably get there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yesterday I only got like 2 levels. So we did other stuff too. How have you been? How have you been? What were you playing on old school Maple? Like what class were you playing? Or were you playing multiple characters? And do they have the level range level 50 to 60 fixed over there, or level 50 to 70 fixed, or is it still just as shit as it is in Chrono Story? You hate the look of unwelcome weapons? Just go and make a give yourself an outfit, and do /MSW. Outfit avatar, MSW avatar. Then you don't have to look at it. You played an archer, fighter, and a cleric. Lovely. Fighter's good. I do love me a good hero. I do love me a good hero. Bote gave hero Intrepid Slash, by the way. If that matters to you. Seems to be what's gonna happen. Why are you back? I stream every day, man. I stream every day, Abuday. I enjoyed my fighter in Chrono Story as well. Level 53 to 80 is solved with party play. Okay. Camp 1 is increased spawn, so it's not bad. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Hopefully, Bote addresses it soon. I know what he wants to address it with. He wants to make what's it called? Yeah, he wants to make Florina Beach that level range. So Florina Beach would address that level range specifically, I guess. It's on his to-do list. So that's exciting as well, because that level range sucks so bad. I do not intend to make another character to level up in that level range until it's raised. Unless it's a run. You loved that range? Why'd you love that range, Hatch? What the fuck? I loved it the first time I did it, not the second through 7th time. Because I have 4 guys above level 100. I have 2 guys in the level 60s, and then I have 1 guy that I deleted that was level like 55. Say it Drake's. Okay. What? Ugh. That would be awesome. I'd love to have just a shit ton of Drake blood. That's the one thing that I miss, and I like, and you still have Drake blood. Holy shit. That's I want them to buff Drake blood to make them last at least 10 minutes. So they match the other strength potions. Possibly 15 would be better, so it matches buffs, so the timing is a little better. But other than that, what I really, really want, like, I don't want this, but it's the one thing that I miss about trading is being able to not have to farm my own Drake blood. Having to farm out fucking potions like that sucks. But well, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? That's the other reason why I don't really want to try another server, per se, is because then you have to really think about the economy in the game. Right? You need to be able to make Meso and spend Meso and know how to do trading. I love trading in MapleStory, to be fair. I do love that, but it consumes time that I don't want to spend on it. So, for example, I don't particularly like going around and being like, yeah, cool, I'm gonna go ahead and merch. Let me go ahead and look through every single fucking mushroom house in the FM. Which is fine. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. After the alpha reset? What do you mean? Alpha in what? Old School Maple is wiping semi-soon. Okay, that's my other fear of joining other servers. I don't like servers that wipe very often. I understand if it's like, yeah, cool, this is the alpha version, this is the testing version, when it's over, we're going to reset. I like how Chrono Story did it, in that if they have a tester version that's going to wipe, it's it's actually a tester server, and otherwise they have their main thing. It always scares me joining like another server where it's like, cool, you have no idea when it's ever gonna wipe, and if they've wiped before, once or more than once, it becomes like this kind of fear. The only thing you keep is NX, and you get a medal. Increases stats based on the level you get. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of OP actually. If you're Giga behind, you don't have the medal when they reset, yeah. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do like, I wouldn't do like, if I had my own server, I wouldn't give anyone like a super good medal or whatever that you get because you played during like an alpha or a beta or anything like that. I feel like that incentivizes people to be like, cool, why would I play this when I'm always behind everyone else because everyone else was here in beta or whatever. It like kind of alienates new players in a way, depending on how good the stats are. Track 10? I don't see him. Oh. On my channel. I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy, Hatch. I've seen him posting in the Discord every once in a while, but it just gives me an advantage in like the beginning. I mean, like I wouldn't mind like a medal that you get that like increases EXP or something like that, but only until like level like 50 or something like that, or like even just the first 30 levels. It increases the first 30 levels, and just like if you were in the beta, it makes the first 30 levels faster, and that's all it does. It's nice for players who were here during the beta. Nothing game breaking. Doesn't do anything other than that. You know what I mean? But if it gives you stats that are permanent and it's just always good, it becomes like cool. If you were like end game in the alpha test, now you're having just a huge advantage above everyone else forever. Like, no. That's too much. That's too much for me. We did end up scrolling yesterday. We were able to scroll our cape. We got an 8 dex 4 attack pack, which is very good. We got a really shitty earring, which I'm piggybacking my old character. We got the gun that's good, 95 weapon attack, 15 dex. Not bad at all. 11 attack workflow. Otherwise, everything else is in. So we got our good end game cape. Well, currently end game cape. There might be something else later. Maybe, we'll see. Third gacha try. I need a third one. I have one good earring. It's not great, but it's good on my main on my DK with really high strength. Hell yeah. So thank you, Moose. I have a really high strength one on my main. This one is badly scrolled. But it's for my Bowman and this guy. At least until we can get something good. I have oh, you have a 12 dex? I think mine is like a 14 strength or something like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not super fantastic, but pretty good. Might be more than that, I forget. I think it's either 13 or 14, maybe 15. Just 10? Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm looking for another one. I want to be able to scroll a dex one for this account. This account has my Bowman and my Gunslinger on it. My other account has a Marauder and a Hero, and then also a Mage, a Ice Lightning Mage. I'll have to delete one of these characters eventually. If they release a Ron, say goodbye to my main, my DK. My DK is gonna go right in the trash where it belongs. Because who wants to play a DK if you have an Iran, right? Unless we get either more character slots or I think that the Dark Impale is super fun. I tested it only for a minute in the test server, not long enough to really get a good feel of whether or not I think Dark Impale is super fun to play. Just enough to know that it felt fine. It just needs more attack height. We're definitely gonna have Dragon Nest and Temple of Time before new classes. I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if he released if he had anything related to new classes until his to-do list is done. His to-do list includes Dragon Nest, bosses, the fix to 50 to 70 training with Florina Beach, Korean Folk Town, Temple of Time. Super good at mobbing, super trash at bossing. I mean, look, DK is a support class in bossing that isn't a DP, isn't like the main DPS class. The main DPS classes are Hero, Assassin, you know, DK, Hero, Assassin, Bowman, Crossbowman, Corsair. Support classes are Cleric. I feel like the mages are I think also Fire Poison and Ice Lightning should be DPS as well. I don't know how they'll pan up for that, but they should be. Then the support classes would be DK, Marauder, Cleric. We're a tank, essentially. We're a tank. We're meant to not die during a boss. Taking aggro away from bosses and onto DK. So. Bandit, that's right. Thank you, Jazzers. Appreciate it. The class that is like DK but is a bossing DPS class is Aran, right? Aran doesn't really bring that much to the table in terms of support. It has one support ability. I don't think they should get it. I think that should become like a selfish buff of some kind rather than a party buff. Specifically because they're the bossing DK. They're a DK with all of their mobbing, better mobbing even, but none of the support abilities. That's what Aran always was, essentially. It's good at mobbing and bossing, but it's not a support class at all. And it's not a tank. You know what I mean? That's what Aran is. Aran is if DK went all in on damage and snubbed the rest of its kit. If that makes sense. That's why when Aran comes out, I mean, Aran has always been my favorite, but that's one of the reasons why when Aran comes out, I'm just gonna be an Aran main. Like, fuck this guy. I don't give a fuck about not this guy, but my DK. Fuck my DK. I don't give a fuck. My DK will have served its purpose. When are warrior classes getting 30% rolls? Yeah, you can buy them. There's also places that you can go and grind them. I don't know where all of them are, but there are areas you can grind them out. Yeah, at least I know I've been able to get polearm ones. I don't know if there's good spots for them, but. Yeah. But I agree with you, Hatch. Yes, I was playing Aran day one. I'm an Aran stan. You think I play a lot of Chrono Story now on stream? When Aran comes out, it's just gonna be like, yeah, no, every stream is Chrono Story. Although to be fair, that'll be any game that releases Aran in an old school setting. I'll be playing that instead. The moment like Artale comes out with Aran is the moment I switch back to Artale. I'll be very sad to switch back to Artale, but I mean, there's no way to play Aran right now. Modern MapleStory has a mage class where Aran used to be. And the only place that you can actually play Aran as I want to play it now, at this point, is like, I think there's a Korean server on MapleStory World's old school server that has Aran. I think that's the only place right now. But I'm not gonna do that because that's a pain in the ass. Wow, that's good. Everything else is garbage. Everything else is garbage. Let's sell it all. That was weird. Of course, we roll a 1. The mandatory 1 every once in a while, right? But yeah, that's just where I want to be. I'd like to be with Iran, please. As you can tell, I'm playing a gunslinger that is using Iran as their fucking outfit. 2-minute axe hero could be a ton of fun on Chrono. I mean, for sure. They need to incentivize using two-handed weapons though a little bit more. Right now, using sword and board is just really good no matter what. And they need to make I think they just need to make axes a bit stronger. Two-handed axes, I mean. Maybe make it so like maybe make it so different weapons have like different additional bonuses, right? Make it so one-handed sword and shield has more weapon attack and more is faster, right? Make it so two-handed swords do additional damage to multiple enemies. So the more enemies you hit, that deals multiple damage. Make it so two-handed blunt weapons do ignore defense. Make it so two-handed axes deal extra boss percent damage. Make it so it's a bossing weapon for them, right? They don't always win out. Not always. But for the most part, yeah. At level 7, the two-handed axe is better than anything else. But after level 70, it's not, unfortunately. It's just because you can scroll shields really good. A godly two-handed axe is going to be better than sword and shield, but you'd have to have really, really good scrolling. You need to like succeed like 4 30% on a really high attack weapon. And then it'll be better than any sword and shield combo. Hello, Marvel Cuphead. Welcome back. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. The moment you succeed is the moment they release Timeless, by the way. You're doing well. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, friendo. Love to hear it. %, almost 115. Like, I'd love to use a two-handed weapon on my hero, but one-handed and sword is good enough. I feel like giving weapons more special effects would be the kind of way to do it, right? I feel like having weapons have their own gimmicks would be the way to go about it. Maybe I should make a thread about this, because right now there's no incentive to using anything over Kraz, over one-handed sword and shield, right? For the most part, unless you get a really godly scroll, I feel like there's no real reason, right? Like spears, spears currently are just faster than pole arms. Pole arms have a better scaling damage. They're about the same overall, but I feel, but then like one-handed swords versus one-handed axes versus one-handed blunt weapons. I feel like there's a lot of cool things they could do with it. Hoping Speed Infusion changes some of it. Speed Infusion does. Speed Infusion makes it way better, but I mean, to be fair, it's only because one-handed swords meet the speed cap. So it's still going to be more damage unless you have a really godly weapon, which it's not by much. So like I feel like you could probably get away with a two-handed axe for the most part. I'd love to use two-handed axe myself. What would be the best way to go about it, right? I feel like one-handed weapons are faster, and two-handed weapons should have some kind of bonus, but it should be based on the weapon. By the way, what were you up to, Kraz? So, for example, blunt weapon should get % IED, less for one-handed weapons than two-handed weapons, right? I feel like a one-handed weapon should get half the value than two-handed weapons, if not a quarter of the value, depending. Whereas two-handed weapons should get like the full value. So a one-handed sword is maybe swords are just faster in general. So like two-handed swords and one-handed swords, they're just faster. We're doing some dishes. Gotcha. Morning chores. Axes could be extra boss damage. So like 2% for one-handed, 10% for two-handed. Blunt weapons should be IED. So again, 2% and then 10%. To infinity and beyond. Okay, Carl will come in. And what's the last one? I think that's it, right? It's just axes and blunt weapons. Yeah, and then swords. Spears. And I think that you do the same thing with spears and pole arms. Pole arms would be the same thing as really the second time? Come on now. Gotta have me do that twice in one stream? Come on now. In an hour and 40 minutes, 2 times? And then spears could be IED and that was a lie detector test. It's to prevent AFK stuff and botting. If the lie detector runs out while you're AFK, it's just gonna kick you out of the game. If it kicks you out while you were grinding, because you didn't answer the questions at all, it assumes you were a bot, and it'll flag your account for review or something of that nature. It's basically a botting and macroing and AFK measure. I've never had it happen twice in one stream though. In fact, I usually don't even have it happen once. Did it happen twice? Weird. I feel like that'd be a good idea. I feel like that's just a good idea in general. Maybe rather than attacking faster, they get like normal monster damage %. That'd be swords. So swords would be used for mobbing, and axes would be used for bossing, and blunt weapons would be situational use, essentially, depending. I don't know though. I don't know if that's a good idea. It makes Hero the better bosser. I mean, technically it is. I don't know. I think there's something there to that idea, but I don't know if what I was suggesting was particularly balanced. Maybe. Getting there, almost 115. Lovely. thinking about taking a short break to have a bit of a lunch and maybe take the dog for a walk. Might do that at 1:15, might not. Depends. Maybe I'll wait until after the stream. I'm thinking about it though. We'll think about it. Boo-doo-doo. Basically 90%. Lovely. Awesome, awesome. Another 4. I'm getting 4s. 4s aren't exactly good. They're fine. Drop rate is fine. But I'd love to see some fucking EXP. That'll make me fly up in levels faster. Whoop. 95%. Come on, 97. Ow. Nice. 115. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Hey Roy, how you doing? How you doing, Roy? How goes it, my friend? Uh. Do 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 do. Text my wife. Maybe I'll text her. I'll have her decide. Let's see. Let's see when she thinks she's gonna be off. Depending on when she's gonna be off, that'll depend if I have lunch today. You'll know when you're gonna be off. Thinking about skipping lunch. Otherwise, I'll make some hard-boiled eggs. So I really, really want a couple hard-boiled eggs. That's all I want. I don't really want much for lunch. Just that. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little paprika. Sounds delicious. I hope everyone who's in here is doing well. And those of you that are coming in for the first time on Twitch, don't forget to leave a follow. I'd appreciate it. We lost a follower for some reason just now. What the fuck? Why is it that we get the like 349 and then just like it goes back down again? The 348. Like what the fuck? It happened in the last like 20 minutes. Who the fuck was it? I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. Just kidding. You think so? The fact that it happened during the stream, though, is crazy, Moose. So the fact that it always happens during the stream is crazy. My wife says she's done in like an hour. But she could always be sent back out. That's just how it is. And if she does, she's gonna send me a text. She'll tell me that she is. And then if she is being sent back out, then I'll make some cardboard eggs. I'll wait. I'll wait until the end of the stream. Good way to think about it, though, Moose. Thank you. I appreciate that. Makes me not think it was me. Even though it probably was me. I fucking suck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just in a slow period of the Maple Story time stuff. just because everyone's kind of just like in this limbo state waiting for Chrono Story. That's why we haven't had very large amounts of views on the Chrono Story stuff lately, and why we haven't been getting very many new subscribers playing Chrono Story. I've been wanting to play Chrono Story, so I have been, but that doesn't mean it's gonna get a ton of views or a lot of traction, which is fine. It'll do better once Fourth Job comes out, I think. More people are playing it. And that's okay. Not like I'm planning to be a Chrono Story only streamer. I play other games. Just haven't lately on stream because I've been wanting to play this. That makes sense. I seem like a Maple Story streamer, but I'm not exclusively. Do some Tetris. I don't play enough Tetris to be any good at it. And there are some niche communities that are really into people who play Tetris on stream. But like, in order for them to actually show up, you have to play it regularly because they're suspicious of people just trying to get views, which is exactly what I'd be doing. I'm just kidding. I have Rackcoin to play. I need to play that game. Bunny gifted it to me, along with another like cowboy type game. Cowboy. What the fuck? 353407. I get the feeling it's like Vaft is here and he's just throwing a bunch of those fucking lie detectors at me. What the fuck? Very silly. Why? I don't mind it too much. It gives me a big boost in damage, but like annoying. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? You hit with a lie detector, you gotta answer it. Taurus Bob, does my 2D model have lore yet? I'm a cartoon character. Does that count? I'm a cartoon character. Sometimes I transform into a worse cartoon character, and sometimes I transform into Kermit the Frog. How does that count? As lore? I don't think it does. I don't think that's really lore. Whenever someone asks me about lore, I like makes me like think about it for a second, because my dungeon master for D&D, his like username is lore. So anyone says lore, I'm like, lore? Him? No, oh wait, that's what we're talking about. Very weird. Speaking of, I gotta wait for my dungeon master to get back to me. I've been waiting like 2 weeks for this guy. Lore isn't exactly the best when it comes to consistency. But I'm gonna be changing my class in Dungeons and Dragons for a reason. We're changing my guy from a rogue to a warlock. Same play style, just as a warlock instead. Just because he got blessed by a god, and he's gonna be embracing their power. Real god in the campaign setting. It's not like a demon pretending to be a god, but getting power from a god as a warlock is interesting. But I sent him what I wanted to play, based on the god itself. I have to wait for his feedback before I can change my stuff. It's been like 2 weeks. I reminded him a couple times. So, and tomorrow's the game, so I'm a little upsetty. The pickle has returned. Welcome back, Dylan. No. And I do have Toon Force powers, yes. I cannot change the color. Well, I mean, I guess I can do that. But it's not just my hat that's changing color. It's not just my hat that's changing color. I mean, I have a shit ton of OSRS music on in my streams. Speaking of, we used to play it on stream for a while. I'm at that level range where no one ever heard of OSRS. What's that? Thanks, Roy. This is Chrono Story. You can find it on Maple Story Worlds. We used to play it a lot on stream, but I'm at that level range in old school RuneScape. You can actually get it for free. Not a meme either. I mean, old school RuneScape has always been free. And you can get membership for free as well. You just have to be able to earn gold. Which I'm not super good at. Never have been. Sell it all. Is the game hard or easy? Both. Both. It's a time commitment, like old school RuneScape. It's easy. I know how it works still, and I've played it since I was a kid. I just don't play it anymore because it's too much of a grind. He says playing Maple Story, which is also a huge grind. Different kind of grind though. I'm at the point in old school RuneScape where every single skill is around level 50 or 60 on my account, and therefore everything takes a million years to level up and is boring to watch. And nothing is high enough level to where I can go do bossing. At least good, fun to watch bossing. So it just ends up being kind of a snooze fest to watch. So I don't play it anymore on stream. I don't play it off stream because I don't play games off stream. Otherwise I might consider playing it off stream until I was at a point where it's fun to watch again. Oh, you're talking to Taurus. I see what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a hard game. Maple Story is not a hard game, and neither is RuneScape. It's just one of those games where over time it gets harder. RuneScape is harder because it has actual like bossing with hard mechanics, whereas Maple Story, that happens too. There are bosses with harder mechanics, but that's really late game. Otherwise, it's a lot of what I'm doing now, grinding. It's mostly grinding and questing. So you're just playing the game and having fun, making your weapons and shit. And eventually you'll get into the harder content, but that's like way late game. So no, it's not hard, but you can play it in a way that is hard, I guess. It might not be hard, but it makes me hard. Goodness gracious. Alright, 2 hours in, we already met our goal of 115. We'll probably get the 116 today, easy. Maybe 117. I don't think we're gonna get to 117, but we're getting at least to 116 easy. And that means, what was it? 112 to 116, 4 levels is pretty good. I didn't know that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. People pass away every day, unfortunately. And sometimes fortunately. On occasion. Anyone else getting hit with the nostalgia from this song? How old are you, Roy, actually? Like, actually? Welcome back, Krez. Yeah, totally, Roy. What, how old are you actually, Roy? No, you wouldn't get banned for 16, but you'd be on my possible ban list for later, and I'd have my eye on you. But How old are you actually? Just out of curiosity. "30. Oh, I'm not 30 like you," is also 30. You just didn't play MapleStory growing up. If he's 16, then you're 16 too. You're like 22 or 21, Kraz. I forget. As someone that chronically plays old school RuneScape, there was no way you were under 25. So I knew you had to be at least 25, Roy. I was certain of that. There's no way that you're that entrenched in old school RuneScape and not at least that old. And 25 would have been really surprising. So 30, I'm like, yeah, that's right. Ew, a RuneScaper? Yeah, he hates RuneScape with the heat of 10,000 dying suns. That said, he has a really high level hardcore Iron Man, I think, and goes around making gold by killing Big Daddy like the Big Daddy hard black dragon duders. What's your thing at, Roy? How's your highest level Iron Man at? Share with the class for the fellow cringe lord Moose over here with the scimitar in his name. Level 10. What's your total level? In before he says max, he's not maxed, but he's. Do I have an Iron Man? Whatever. I thought you did. You set a pic of Liquado in the fucking. You'll look at total. Okay. Cool. A nice cup of a nice warm cup of cum, Graz. Nice. Love to see it. Seeing that the fruits of your labor at the cum factory are working out. With PK, you'll take back your ewe. Okay, where you want to lose your items. That's funny. That made me laugh. That made me laugh, Roy. Good one. Here, let me trim your armor real quick. Make sure to equip all of your dragon armor and follow me into the wildy real quick. You're being lured. Ah, shit. Hey, Xiao Yao. You have fun at work. Nice caps lock. Nerd. Fucking Giga Chud over here, Roy. I'm referring to Roy. $99 Slayer on your main. Nice, nice, nice. Ow. Oh, lag spike. Was that good? No? Got it. Why is the level 100 fucking warrior equipment all trash? None of it has accuracy. It's all garbage. Level 90 stuff has high accuracy, damn it. Why is level 100 stuff garbage? Makes you look like a fucking walking cactus. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Who else is grinding in Chrono Story? Or another MapleStory game? Probably Chrono Story, unless you're Moose. I think Moose is grinding in a different game. If he's even playing right now. If you're new here and you're coming in from the Chrono Story side, don't forget to leave a follow. I'd appreciate it. I stream every day. Lots of Chrono Story. OSMS and OSRS? Yeah, that sounds about right. Fucking nerd. Another 6. 6 is fine. More damage is fine. I would have much rather had EXP. I haven't gotten a single EXP all day, man. Been streaming for 2.5 hours. We haven't gotten a single EXP all day. You're not a nerd because you hate the game? Yeah, that makes sense. Only true RuneScape players hate RuneScape. I'm also a true RuneScape player and I hate it. I never even got as high as my original main either. My main I had 99 the few skills. I think it was basically just combat skills and 99 to be fair on my original main, and then like everything else was probably around like level 60 or 70. Long time ago, by the way. Long time ago. This is before fucking Slayer came out, I think. I no longer have access to that couch. No longer. And even if I had access to it, it's now a RuneScape 3 account, so it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck about RuneScape 3, right? It's like people who play modern MapleStory, like you. What are you talking about? That's gross. Don't at me. I guess technically if I wanted to keep playing RuneScape, I could. And just like have RuneScape in the bottom right corner of the screen. And just like train fishing or something. I don't want to. I'm not going to do that. But I could do that. I have the autonomy and the freedom to do that. I just don't want to spend money on that game anymore. It's an RP. It's an idle RPG nowadays. I mean, it's on mobile. Of course, it's an idle RPG nowadays. Just like how MapleStory has Maple Idle, which is an idle RPG nowadays. In fact, regular MapleStory is kind of an idle RPG now, really. If you think about it, like modern. which is mega dumb, and one of the main reasons I don't play it. One of the many main reasons. Hey, fuck you. Hey, what do you mean, Kara? Why would you say that? Oh. He doesn't know why. He has dementia. Goodbye. Enjoy your dementia. If you're coming in for the Chrono Story stuff, don't forget to leave a follow here on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. I'd like to get up to 350. That'd be cool. I've been stuck in the 40s for like a week. It'd be rad. It'd be rad, man. Already like 40% EXP. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Leveling up on my hero and on my DK and even on my bowman took longer than this character does. This character's just flying through these levels, man. Just flying through these levels. On a break of a few years. I know you have played it in the last year, Roy, because you used to play it when I played it. And I've only been streaming for 416 days straight. And I started streaming it like 50 days into streaming. So probably more like a year. You were just giving me stuff and memeing around? Understood. Jealous. You can't break the addiction, Moose. The addiction has seeped into your soul and you can't break it. I understand. You can't quit your friends. What a fucking cuck. I'm just kidding. You loaned 500 mil to a friend too? Understood. So your friends owe you money is what you're saying, Moose. Got it. And you don't want them to forget, so you can't quit. Perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. 50%. I hate you. 2 4 2 0 1 2 so many twos. That's the fourth one. Maybe they did. Maybe that's why. But the last few days, I still haven't received very many, like, any lie detector tests. It's just today, it's, like, fucking ridiculous. Today is ridiculous. This is the fourth one in 2.5 hours. It's like one every 40 minutes. I need to be a mindless grinder. I don't want it to have to think about it. Don't make me do spelling bees to not get permabanned, please. I can't tell you how to spell chartreuse. Stop asking me, Chrono Story. I don't know that myself. I think it starts with a CH. I don't know. Fuck me. I got nothing. Sell it all. You know what? What I might do is some bullshit. I'm gonna take this Zed bug, lock it. See what happens if I throw just a shit ton of 30% on it or something. I think that'd be funny. Succeed 7 30%, make it a godly Zed bug. What would that be? 7 30% is a 35 attack increase. And that's slow 8. It's like a 5 attack difference there, so really it'd be more like a... It don't matter. Wah. The goal for today was 115. Your company wants you to work? Damn, that fucking sucks. Have a good rest of your day, Moose. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna be grinding for too much longer. Probably get this level out, at least. I got abducted in Kerning City. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do do. Do be do 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 do. No, we got paid. We're probably gonna eat out tonight, to be honest. If I was to guess. She gets home, like it's only 2:20. She gets off in like half an hour maybe, unless she has to do more work. She'll let me know if she's gonna work more beyond that. And if she is, I'm gonna make a couple hard-boiled eggs and have that for like a snacky lunch after the stream. But otherwise, I'm just gonna wait until she gets home. Maybe we'll have a string cheese or something. Just let me know soon. No idea what we're gonna go get. My wife said the other day that she's in the mood for Chick-fil-A. So if I was to guess, will go to the mall. There's a Chick-fil-A in the food court at our mall. So maybe that. But like otherwise we might go somewhere nicer or something. I don't know. There's a couple nice cheap restaurants in town that'd be nice to go to for like a Thursday night like dinner. Grab you a chicken parm sub. We're probably not getting Italian food. We've been eating Italian food for the last like 3 days in a row or 4 days in a row. We made a huge pot of really good sauce, and right now I don't think either of us want to look at a chicken parm or anything Italian food related for a bit. So I would be surprised if she wanted Italian. God, another 4 again. So no 5s today, huh? Just make my training period last as long as possible, huh? Understood. No 5s, got it. God damn. Destroy the UFOs. Send them into the sun. Welcome back, Charismatic Convoy, my friend. Were you shoving your hand up your ass again? Again? Duh, got it. Understood. You have not had chicken parm since your aunt passed? And how long ago was that? Just out of curiosity. And why? Does it like make you think of her or something? She's the only one who could make it. Okay, understandable. And she didn't give you the recipe? What the fuck? Come on now. That sucks. My grandma on my mom's side passed away a number of years ago, and she didn't pass down. I mean, she did pass down the recipes for her cookies and brownies, but my messed up aunt had them and lost them. So we haven't had her brownies or cookies in years and years and years. And over the Christmas time, my wife made chocolate chip cookies for Christmas for everyone. And it was the first time in like 16 years since we've had anything that tasted like her cookies. Because my wife somehow figured out how to do it. 2022 to 4 years, man. So like 16 years ago, no one in our family has had, or at least my mom and I, haven't had cookies that taste like her mom's since then. Turns out it's just toffee. It's just she added toffee to her chocolate chip cookies, and that's what made them so good. My wife's a witch. Yeah, my wife is a witch, absolutely. Though to be fair, she hasn't made them the same since. She made them like that one time, and they were the highlight of Christmas for everyone in our family. She said she made them for like family, for everyone. So everyone got some, and everyone was raving about those chocolate chip cookies. And she's made chocolate chip cookies a couple times since, and they're not the same. I have no idea what the fuck she did. Either she didn't write down the recipe, or she did something that fucked it up that made it better for some reason. But we know that the main ingredient that was missing from chocolate chip cookies to make them taste like my mom's was toffee. We know that at least. like Heath chips, essentially. She's made them that they were kind of close, but not quite the same. Once you've been tweaking the numbers a bit, the values of things, just needs to do exactly what you did on Christmas, and I'd be fucking ecstatic. Only 10% left, can you believe it? And then we'll be level 117. Man, oh man. $112 to $117 today. Holy shit. Redonkulous, guys. Redonkulous. The leveling speed of this class is fuck. So good. Get this level, scroll up my thing a little bit, because I think we got a good number of scrolls. Maybe. Maybe. There it is, 117. Excellent. Let's see what we got. Anything good? No? No, let's sell everything. Oop, 88 mil. 88 mil, yeah. And we're good on potions for now. That's good. Let's grab... yeah, let's grab some scrolls. We're gonna scroll up our overall a bit. Exchange scrolls, please. How many we got? Blunt weapon 3. I don't have as many as I thought. Earring int 11. Okay, those are good. Bottom wear mobility, don't need those. Earring strength, earring dex, cape strength, cape dex. Actually, we have a really good dex cape. We don't need more cape dexes. Okay, how many do we have? Not a ton, but we have enough for a few. Trade in for overall armor, dexterity, dex, 60%, 5 of them, please. Okay. We got 5 overall armor dexes. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Okay. If we succeed the next 2. That's annoying, actually. Holy shit. Doing it. Because I actually already have a good strength one, so I don't need the strength ones. Now I think about it. Yeah, I just need the cape. I need the cape strength and the earring dex. Those are the two I need. Because I already have the other good shit. Okay, so now we have enough for one more, and if this succeeds, then okay. Overall armor, dexterity. 60%, one please. Excellent. Okay, one more and it'll be fine. I'd like a better one than this, but that's fine. Okay, now we have a lot of money as well. A good amount of Gachapon tickets. 88. Let's give them more pins. We're looking for a new earring. I'd like a better dex earring. If I can just get one, that'd be great. Boat. Send me to Orbis again. Orbis, send me to Ludibrium, please. And from here. Boop. Whew, and then down to the first floor, please. Scroll in. Now we have a lot of shit to use. Down to 3. Just until it tells me I can't do no more. Space and etc. inventory. Okay, that's annoying actually. Get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there. Tells me that I can't do it no more. Either because I'm out of inventory space or I'm out of tickets. I just finger my keyboard real quick, guys. Equips inventory kit. Let's see what we got. How we got left? 10. Nothing. Nothing. Excellent. All right. We get anything good in here though? Not really. Okay, let's go ahead and smelt all unwanted equipment, please. Thank you. We got 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And nothing again. Okay, that's fine. Oh well. Bound to happen, right? Smelt. Yes. Oh well, oh well, oh well. It's fine. Okay. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and follow here on Twitch. I stream every single day. We're going to be back tomorrow with more bullshit. Maybe we'll get to 120 tomorrow. That'd be cool. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow, guys.